welcome. Just checking everything is fine. All right, welcome to today's stream. Today we're gonna fly this brand new product. I'm gonna talk about this soon. Quick note. So today, okay, I removed the streaming, so it's not there anymore. I tried to fly the ATR on 2024. At some point, we had a problem with the tiller. Yeah, long story short, was just a bug. So basically, I restart everything, and the tiller was working perfectly. All right, but yeah, very bad still. But today, okay, now we're doing a big change in quality, of course. Plane looks tilted. Yeah. Because we are flying one of, I consider, I mean, there are two products there of GA Aviation, and not only actually, which are really on the top of quality, and one is A2A, of course. But yeah, A2A is not releasing much plane. Really good product though. But the second one is Black Square. So Black Square, a quick recap. Basically, they released some modification of default plane in the first period, like TBM. No, TBM not really. Like TBM was already. I don't know if it was a standalone initially. But yeah, Bonanza, analogic Bonanza, analogic Baron, analogic Caravan, analogic King Air. All planes that were a little bit, not extremely great on MSFS 2020, so they were releasing that kind of mod. Then they released the Duke, which was an amazing plane already in 2020, and in 2024, the 2024 version is just incredible. We're talking about turbine engine plane as well. So really good level of simulation of a turbine. And now they are producing standalone product, at least I guess. Yeah, I don't think you need to have the. I didn't check that, but yeah, I have the aviation version, so I do have the Baron. But yeah, I don't think you need to have the Baron at all. And yeah, we're talking about really a high level of simulation here. So I was saying they are releasing standalone product. They released the Baron and the Bonanza recently, very recently, and I expect them in the future at this point to release also the Caravan and the and the King Air, which we are definitely missing. So again, this is an extremely high level of simulation. We are talking about Phoenix level of GA. The only limitation, in my opinion, is the avionics, because they are using a default avionics system. You can have some type with switches. It's okay, I mean, to go from A to B, but yeah, the point of this plane are the system and the flight model. So if you like to fly your, I don't know, 737 or whatever you fly, yeah, just give a try to this kind of simulation. This is very realistic. I give him a try. Yeah, like 1 hour ago, just a takeoff and landing, very quick, and this stuff fly incredibly good. Incredibly good. It definitely feels like a true plane. I remember that I don't have any license, but I had the opportunity to fly in real life with an instructor. So I have an idea what the feeling is. And at the time there was just there was already 2024, but yeah, I had like this strange feeling that, oh my god, I've been doing simulation since years and it's completely different flying a real plane. This stuff here, the Duke, the TBM 850, they fly really cool. You can definitely feel that you are into a fluid, which is the air. Yeah, amazing work there. So yeah, that's it. The flight of today will be Thiene, in which we are, my local airport, to Florence. Also note on the sim brief, because yeah, you know, when I was departing from Thiene, which is not really an IFR airport, yeah, sim brief was kind of struggling. But today, you know that there is the new update of the European, yeah, basically dispatcher, real world system. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but yeah, the flight plan is quite okay to me. So great work. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Inside this machine, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I always struggle to find the click spot to enter this stuff. Okay, whatever. We're gonna just use this. And there we are. Let's open this. Okay, so we do have a flight plan. Let's load the people and the fuel. Okay. So today we're flying this plane have 3 versions. There is like the standard one, the pressurized, and the turbocharged. Today we're flying the pressurized version. Indeed, you can see that we do have a pressurizing system right here. Okay. So this plane can fly quite high without any problem. Okay. So I want the flight plan so I can start. Okay, just a quick anticipation. Look at this level of simulation. I mean, engine condition. You can clear cylinder, plugs, starter, recharge battery. This is just insane. And there is this feature which I love, actually. Wow, it's very hot. Why is that hot? It's not. I mean, outside is what? 15 degrees. Oh, I'm really surprised to see that, to be honest. Let me see this. Wait a sec. Is it? How can it be that hot? Windy. No, it's impossible indeed. It's 7 degrees outside. Yeah. Let's wait a sec. Okay. So this is 10. Oh, this is wrong. Let me check something. Hello? Okay. Real time. Wow. This is completely wrong. This is a MSFS problem, of course. But yeah, this temperature is not realistic at all. Just to point it out. Okay. I don't know why, honestly. But also, no, we do have clouds. Okay, I don't know why. Yeah, I loaded the plane before and was correct. And now it's completely wrong, that's external temperature, but whatever. Yeah, because I really like to deal with the cabin temperature. We're gonna deal with it anyway because we're gonna climb a lot, of course. Yeah, we need to load the plane. So, can we have this in kilos? Yes. So we have to carry 3 passengers. Okay, that's based on the payload, which is 313 kilos. We don't really have a payload here, but we do have the zero fuel weight, of course, which is now, or maybe not. No, useful load. Yeah, we do have a payload actually. Wow, we are super heavy. What? No, wait a sec. Okay, okay, empty weight. No, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna based on the gross weight. And before I need to adjust the fuel, which is 239 kilos of fuel. Okay, this is fine. 246 gross weight. So we need to add a couple of kilos. I'm gonna add a couple of passengers, to be honest. That's it. That's enough. Okay. That's okay. So this is all correct. Let me see if I'm able to close the door from inside here. At least in the... Okay, yeah. In the Duke, I'm not able to do this. Alright. So we are loaded. We are on VATSIM. There's no control, unfortunately. This is us. Wow, 2 Cirrus jet. Cool flight. Yeah, that's a cool flight. And yeah, we're going to Florence. You know, Florence is a very interesting airport. Today we're flying a very small plane, so it's not going to be a problem for us. But it's a very short runway for the A321. I guess also the A320neo can go there. No, not sure, but yeah. Okay, let's go. Parking brake is set, right? Yeah, parking brake set. Landing gear lever is down. Sub panel switch all off. This is all off. This is all off as well. Flaps is up. And confirm up. Cow flaps open, which is here. 1 and 2. Fuel selector are open. Yeah, avionics switch is off. Battery on. And alternator. Okay. Sound in this plane should be great. I mean, it's done from Boris Audio, for what I read. So it should be really, really good. Navigation light. Oops. Oh my god, apologize. Wow. Okay, cold start. Yeah. Let's go. Beacon light. On. So we're gonna start engine right. Mixture. Full reach. Okay, I'm gonna do both because, yeah, now I will show you why. So mixture reach, because I have to open the throttle full forward, but since it's not splitting my stick, yeah, I'm gonna do it with both to check the fuel pressure. So fuel pressure is gonna show here, right? All right, we do have fuel pressure. Left engine, we do have fuel pressure. Fuel boost pump off. Ignition. Okay, this can go back to here. Let's start right engine. Let's go. All right. Good engine start. Starting left. It's pretty quiet to be. It's pretty quiet. Let me see. I expect something more loud, to be honest. Oh my god, what is this, by the way? Ah, wow, noise reduction. Cool. Okay, let's close this. Ah, that's a cool feature. Imagine if you're talking on VATSIM and you need to hear the control, you can just click this and, well, it's gonna adjust. So yeah, unfortunately we do have completely wrong temperature, but that's it. Okay, both engine had a good start. Avionic master on. Avionic master is on. Alright, 1228. D transponder 2000. We don't have a controller, right? Yeah. And classical. So, flight plan, menu, import from SimBrief. Alright, this is, I mean, the classical GPS we are using in many planes, so it's always the same. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let me just see if it does look okay. The flight plan on the map. Traffic here, please. Alright, yeah. It looks perfect to me. Zooming. CDI on GPS, that's fine. Okay, altimeter set local. We don't have a meter here, of course, but we know the altitude of the airport, which is 300 and I don't remember, but I can read it. Uh, 335 feet. So we can do our altimeter setting. So now it's indicating 170 more or less. So let's go. Wow, it's really high pressure. 335. This is 340. Okay, something around here. 1019 probably is the local pressure. Very interesting. All right. Checklist. Okay, let me see if the first officer. Okay, we don't have auto sync. 1019er. We do have a standby, probably. Which yeah, I don't know if I can. Okay, let me see. Altimeter set standby. Okay, no, that's fine. All right. Okay, remote. No, sorry. Com radio are set. Garmin is set. Weather radar is on standby. Cabin air and heat as desired. Air conditioning as desired. So this is interesting. I was checking before a little bit the yeah, air conditioning system. So I was doing some try. Okay, we do have an air conditioning system here. Let me get some light. Alright, we do have an air conditioning system here. So if I switch it on, I don't really see what is changing. Okay. This is the air that is entering in our plane, and this one as well. This is the AC system. But yeah, actually, I don't see any way to adjust the temperature. Target is -3. Why? So yeah, we will have to investigate this stuff a little bit because I have no idea how it does work. And then we have, of course, a cabin heater, which is this. Alright. Cabin heater system, which can be turned off, and we need to open that. And yeah. And this is gonna warm up our cabin quite a lot, as you can see here. But for now, yeah, I guess we can just turn this off. But yeah, the air conditioning system I don't really see, because you can see here the target. So I have no idea how to adjust the target, to be honest. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna switch it off for now. We're gonna investigate that during climb, for sure. So air conditioning is okay. Flight control, full left. Sorry, full right, full left. Full right, full left. All right. Okay, we are ready for taxi. Initial climb. I'm gonna set up something like 4,000 feet initially. Yeah, we are ready for taxi. I need to go to the toilet. So I'm gonna let you with this great sound. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Here I am. Okay. Oh, what? External view. Okay. So, we can taxi. Transponder is on. Taxi light. Which is here. Let's go. Other pedal. Alright, let's go. I don't think we're gonna have any controller, right? Yeah. Let's go. Parking brake released. It's pretty calm, the sound, to be honest. Okay, let's go. Alright. What is that? Yeah, we're taxiing pretty fast. So we're gonna do a run up. I want to see. Oh, yeah, we are completely in the wrong areas. Yeah, this airport in MSFS has a puppy. In real life, of course, not. Ooh, we're taxiing super fast. Lovely sound, by the way. Alright, we're almost there. Run up, yeah, we want to do a run up. We're taxing at a criminal speed for a GA. Okay, parking mixed. So mixer for each. Okay, we have to put the throttle 1700 RPM, propellers, XSI, propeller to 300 RPM drop, and classical magneto check. Okay, let's go. So 1000 and on the RPM, not on the manifold. All right, let's check the drop. So we have to reduce 300. To the minimum, basically. Okay, it's working fine to me. Alright. And now check magnetos. Okay, slight drop. As well, buff. Other engine, little drop. Oh, you can definitely feel the sound. Ah, yeah, you can feel the sound more than the right one because it's closer, of course. Wow, what a simulation. Okay, nice. Then. Oh wow, we have many stuff to do. I'm not gonna do this. All this stuff, honestly. Okay, never mind. It's a very long run up in my check sheet. Before takeoff, okay, GPS is fine. Altitude pre-select is done. Heading, bug. Is it that slow, really? Wow. That's not. Yeah, that I don't like at all. Come on. Okay. Nav source set. Elevation set for takeoff. Yeah, I guess we are in green arc. So. Yeah, I have no idea. How should I set the trim? I'm gonna be neutral. When I press the go around. Oh yeah. Cool. Flap set on approach for takeoff. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we can reduce, of course. Alright. Cabin altitude selector as desired. So we want to have flight level 190 for today cruise. Yeah, also this stuff to rotate is pretty slow. Yeah, we're gonna go 8,000 feet. Yeah, that's fine. Cabin pressure mode, press up, and door seal mode up. Okay. Alright, so you have to engage the pressurizing system, which is not working still. Of course, we are on ground. Okay, I don't see anything about the pitot heat and that stuff, to be honest. Yeah, pitot heat should be on for sure. I guess also storm warning. Let me see this. Okay, the ice, okay, windshield on and off. Left pitot on, right pitot on, fuel vent on, stall warning on. All switches off. Okay, this is a test. I'm checking the test if perhaps they are finishing the test with the switcher on, but apparently not. And there is nothing on. Wow. That's really strange in this checklist. That's really strange. Yeah, really strange to be honest. Climb, let's see. Maybe after climb. No. Wow. That's really strange to be honest. Yeah, also about fuel pump, nothing about that. Not loving this checklist then. Yeah, I mean pitot heat should be on. Also, I guess all these three should be on. To be honest, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't fly the Baron in real life, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, we don't have check. Oh my god. Okay, it's here. Yeah, we don't have checklist here. It would be great to have. Yeah, I don't want to open the manual. I'm gonna keep them off for now. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be quite cold, but yeah, whatever. Okay, let's try to follow. Also about fuel pump, I don't see anything, to be honest. No, it just say before takeoff Windows. Okay, GPS, sorry, radio and com. Altitude preselect, heading back, nav source, elevation, trim, set, flaps, cabin altitude selector, cabin pressure mode, door seal mode, air conditioning off. Air conditioning is off. Fuel boost pump, okay, fuel boost pump off. Thank you. Transponder, weather radar. Well, okay, we can turn on the weather radar. It's not really important today. Landing light strobes. That's it. And then we have the takeoff. And climb doesn't mention anything about the pitot heater. So I'm gonna keep them off. It's really strange to me, but yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's go. Time to go. Wait a sec. So rotation speed will be around 81 knots. Okay, let's see the configuration. Field elevation, manifold pressure, then slowly to max 35.5. Okay, so 35.5 basically is this red dot line, sorry. Rotate 81 knots, lift off 86, retract the air positive brake, maintain in 95 until cleared, accelerate 115, retract flaps 100. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go. My very first takeoff in live stream with the Baron. So, yeah, I had to do some checklist. Alright. So 85 knots will be the rotation. Okay, let's go. Let me see. Recommended climb 36 on the between 25 and 36 on the manifold. It really depends on the power configuration actually. Okay. Well, it's a little bit strange display. Yeah, because no, it's me that I'm stupid, I guess. Yeah. Because it's split from the 58p and the normal one. So, okay, rotation speed is 76 knots actually. Wow. So this plane rotate before the P version rotate before the normal one, and the climb configuration will be recommended 36 on the manifold and 2400 on the RPM and 130 for the climb speed. Let's go. Oh wow, I really want to go. Okay, brake release. Alright. Rotate. Okay. Wow. Gear up, flaps up. Reducing power. Maximum 36, which is here actually. It's really powerful though. Alright. Nav. Let's have some flight director. Wow, the plane fly really good as expected. So we should climb 130 knots. Around that. Trim a little bit. Wow, I mean. What a plane. The trim, how the trim set is incredible. I mean, look at that. Releasing, and the plane stay there. Wow. Really beautiful machine. Okay, reducing. I mean, autopilot on actually. So how I mean, it's just attitude, right? So pitch down. Oh no, okay, I'm changing that. Okay, no, of course, pull vertical speed. So let's say 2000 feet per minute, and then engage. Okay. All right, and then I click this. Okay, let's climb it. Let's climb 9000. It's fine. Then we need to reduce the RPM to 2400. Let's go. Okay, not 2400 set. 2400 set. Manifold is correct. Let's monitor. Okay, we should reduce our vertical speed. 1500 feet per minute. Climb checklist, landing gear is up. Flaps is up. Taxi light off. Taxi light off. Landing lights off. Yeah, it's fine. Propeller sync on. It is here. Cow flaps errors required. This is a great question because I never know how to set them. I'm gonna close them. Close them a little bit now at least. And yeah, mixture. We need to lean the mixture. Why is not in the checklist? Fuse boost pump is required, not required for now. So the lean. Okay, we do have AGT there. All right, great. Look at the difference. Okay, now it's identical. But so if I start doing this. Okay, I need the AGT. Okay, let's drop the peak. Alright. There is the cruising. And there we have the peak. Okay. And this one. All right. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Wow, we're already 7,000 feet. Let's see external view. Wow, we're already over chains. Wow, this plane is really... I mean, it's not so fast, but yeah, we're cruising. For sure. Cow flaps are required. Yeah, we tried to do something. So I'm seeing that the temperature is dropping, so... Air condition. Maybe it's just a system that cooled down. It doesn't really help on warming up. Yeah, because I see a target very low here. No, we don't want to level off. Continue climb. Wow, we are really climbing. Let me reduce the climb rate a little bit. So I guess we need to use the cabin heater at this point. I don't see any other solution. Because yeah. I can close the cow flaps. Because if I open this... Okay, this is the cabin heater, of course. Yeah, that looks... I mean, a little bit strange. I mean, there is no other way to warm up the cabin. 9 degrees now, yeah, I know. Defrost. Cabin pressure air shut off. Okay. I'm just searching if there is any other way to increase the temperature, if not turn on the cabin heater, because the cabin heater is gonna turn on the temperature a lot. Okay, air condition off now. This is not helping. This? Wait a sec. Okay, this is doing something. This one here. On. Oh no, it's not that. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Oh, wait a sec. So if I do this and this, nothing really change. Okay, this is automatic for what I'm seeing. Oh, it's the cow flaps. No, it's not the cow flaps. Okay, let's continue climb here. No, cow flaps close, please. Okay, let's turn on the cabin heater for now. And open it here, yeah. Off this. Low. Heater blower, but this turn on this stuff. Oh, it's so complex. Why am I offline? Okay. I have no idea. Okay, and the manifold RPM looks okay, both of them. We are 11,000 feet. So now it's warming up, of course, but this gonna warm up a lot our plane. Of course, we can, yeah, close a little bit, but even with this off, it's warming up, right? Oh, it's not really turning off the blower. Blower off. Okay. I'm trying to understand the system. Super interesting, by the way. Okay, let's keep it like this for now. I can, of course, exaggerate that. Oh, now target. Okay, target 70 degrees Celsius. Very interesting. If I turn on the AC, what happened? Okay, target 58. AC off. Target 70. So if I close this a little bit. Okay, it's reducing. Well, I don't know why I'm disconnecting. Oh, this is really helpful, of course, for turning a proper target. So I want to have a target of 20. Yeah. 23 degrees is fine. Let's see what it does. Very, very interesting. And with this one, it's gonna expedite the process or what? I guess so. Okay, it's cooling down actually. If I switch this off. Okay, it's the same. Very interesting. So if you get to... I'm online or what? Yeah. I don't know why I keep disconnecting from VATSIM, but whatever. I don't know. So, we are almost at the target. It's definitely slowing down. Okay, 25 degrees. Okay, but cool. Let's let the plane warm up then. Also because we need to do some checks. So we're fine for climb configuration, altimeter in standard. Alright. Standard. And standard. I will monitor this. Okay. Then I don't like this, by the way. I want to have the... Okay, traffic on, of course, and adding up. Alright. Okay. Cruise power setting. Cruise 1, 2, and economy. I'm gonna do a cruise 1 today. So 230 on the RPM, the same as now, and 32 on the manifold. I'm reading here for a best economy 25 Fahrenheit reach of peak AGT. For best power 100 Fahrenheit reach of peak. So yeah, I guess 100 Fahrenheit. More than, I don't know. That's not really my... I'm not really an expert of mixed or lean, to be honest. For example, now it's dropping. Yeah, it's pretty evident. Yeah, we're quite correct here still. On the turn. So yeah, we just have to lower the manifold pressure to 32 inch and it's gonna be fine. Another thing I want to check, yeah, it's a little bit dark here. Come on. Cabin pressurizing, yeah. That's great. Everything looks fine. Our cabin, okay, target is lowering. Of course, it's lowering down because we are climbing and it's getting colder outside. And having the target is really helpful, of course. Wow. Look at this, is a different temperature, I guess, of the cylinder in this side compared to that. Very interesting. The electrical. Oh my god. Yeah, we do have skid. We do have failure real time. Wow. Target is getting closer, so let's help him. It's gonna stop, of course, when we finish climb. Oops. Yeah, we could climb a little bit faster than this, to be honest. what a day. So let's see what we do have outside here. That's Venice Island. Yeah. We're heading to Florence today. So for cruise we will have 2 cow flaps is already closed, fuel boost pump is off, cabin air and heat, we're gonna check that. Yeah. That's it. Let me do a couple of stuff here. Flight plan. Okay, we're going there to Lumav already. At Lumav actually we... wait a sec, no. Okay, there's a departure, very interesting. No, actually... Okay, this is the... Okay, we can go direct to Thiene. Let's go. Flight plan. Thiene, direct, activate. 1000 feet to go. Alright. Target is, of course, is decreasing because... Yeah, of course, we are climbing, so outside it's getting colder and colder. We are at minus 15 almost. So our, yeah, assuming that we have a stable cabin heater system, it's gonna, of course, give us a lower temperature, that's obvious. So yeah, I guess the air conditioning system doesn't really help during winter, so it can't warm up. It's just, but yeah, what you have, as you have in a car, in an airplane, is you can use the, let's say the heat from the engine to warm up, but unless it's this, no, this is doing anything. I have no idea. It's a little bit strange, this. I don't know. Sorry. Level off. Let's reduce the manifold pressure. Alright. Now we are fully configured to cruise. Yeah. Okay. Acceleration. Yeah, I'm still wondering how this stuff work properly. Okay, now we have a cabin heater. We have our target temperature. Cabin is warm. Oh wow, look at ear discomfort as well. Wow. That's very interesting. Yeah, I guess also we do have the pulse oximeter. Wow. Very cool. Very, very cool stuff to add. But yeah, I don't get really how I can, yeah, this heat stuff. Okay, yeah, I can open that, of course, to have more air into my pilot. But yeah, the air is blowing anyway into the cabin. And also, for example, this one, what does it do? If I turn it, because if I turn on this heater, so blower, which I guess is this, which is rotating now, but it's not really doing anything, the switch. So, or I mean, can be that at, I mean, over some temperature in the cabin heater system, it just turned on. I don't know. If we, I mean, on the contrary, if I turn on the vent, as you can see, it's activating. So this is working, and I can switch it off. And it's gonna stop. We do have this one, which is the AC system, but it's not really active at the moment. Switch it off. We do have that one there, which I have no idea how to turn that on, but it doesn't really matter. It's RAM air. Yeah. Still 21. Okay, 22 degrees now. Okay. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, probably there is a little bit of need on learning the plane, of course. Yeah, also what I'm wondering is that you see this stuff here, this is done for anti-ice. So it's basically the windshield. So if you have ice problem, you're gonna have this window, like in the Seneca, for example, to see outside. I guess it does work very similar. But this plane have anti-ice system, everything you need. Of course, it's not done to go into a storm or stuff like that as you do in a liner. We're cruising pretty fast. But it's just in case of emergency, you have that basically. If you need, it's there. No, look at that plane. Okay, we are in a nice cruise. Again, we're going to Florence. This is us. If you have any question, as always, feel free to ask. We are flying the Baron, the new shining plane from Black Square. Incredible developer. Yeah, they're just incredible. So, at this point, let's check the arrival procedure. Let me show you. Okay, I need to connect my iPad here before. Okay, and here. All right. So, this is us. This is our position. We're going direct to Thiene. After Thiene, we're gonna go direct to Lomed. We're gonna shoot the Lomed. Oops. To Quebec arrival in Florence for the ILS Yankee. Maybe. Let me see the transition here. Okay, NIPTO transition. Yeah, can be the Zulu as well. Let's do ILS Zulu. Wow, yeah, there is this stuff in Florence. Pretty annoying, to be honest. Yeah, the go around is different, of course. We're gonna do the Yankee because the go around is a little bit. Yeah, actually, let me see the Zulu. No, okay, it's for me. It's fine in both cases. Where is our alternate? Our alternate is Pisa. So yeah, it does make sense for us to the Yankee. Because we want to diverge, is already to the left. So yeah, there is this holding. So basically what you need to do to approach Florence is, okay, this is the Lomed. We are gonna end up being at 3,000 feet at NIPTO. But if you switch the approach, you see that, okay, now 3,000 is fine. Why there is this holding then? Okay. Not really, we're gonna be 3,000, we're gonna intercept 3,000. No. That's perfect for us. I don't know why it's showing that. But yeah, we will see the flight plan now. So let's import everything. We already have the arrival. Lomed to Quebec. Approach is ILS Yankee 05. Transition NIPTO. Load approach. And let's investigate that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really weird as you can see here. Really weird. So we have to keep in mind that because let me see if I can kind of remove that mess. Okay, limbed hold. Alright, but I guess the vertical path is gonna let us at 3,000 anyway. So the important stuff is that we are at 3,000 feet at Nimble. Then from there we're not gonna hold, we're gonna switch into the ILS, which is 10. Yeah, 110.3. Let's do it even here. 110.3 active. Okay. Nice. So this mountain that you are seeing in front of us, it's Apennini. The second. Mountain chain. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know how to say that in English. That's embarrassing after all this time. Let me check that. Finally. Mountain range. Really? I guess so. Mountain range. Okay. So Apennini is the second mountain range in Italy. Alps is very famous, but yeah, we do have this one as well. We are over Bologna, I guess. Also, I saw that I don't have the... okay, I know why. This is number 4. And this is number 5. Okay. Yeah, we're over Bologna. Yeah, Bologna airport. And this is Bologna. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me zoom. Oh, we're super zoomed. Yeah, we are in cruise. Yeah, top of this end is not gonna be... Okay, I don't see a top of... Ah, it's this one, right? Usually it's this. The top of this end. Why did it reset? Ah, wait a sec, we don't have... Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's why. Flight plan. Yeah, we are missed to set up this. Okay. Now we should have a top of descent. Or not. So, let me see, because this is not really... easy. So we don't have a top of descent apparently. So we're not gonna have a vertical path, I guess. But whatever. Because we are over Bologna, Florence is already there. So if I'm not wrong, basically these are the hills in front of Florence, and Florence is around there. So we're gonna descend pretty soon. I guess that's the point. That's the top of the descent anyway. This stuff. Usually. No. I don't want to. Oh my god, I select. Okay. Yeah. I guess so, at least. So we have a nice view on... Wow, that's Mont Blanc, probably. Monte Bianco. Wow, what a view, by the way. Monte Bianco there. We do have Adriatic Sea. We do have Alps right behind us. All the Alps range. Yeah, incredible. With Mont Blanc, Monte Bianco, Apennine range here. Tyrrhenian Sea. Florence. This is l'Isola d'Elba. That one there, you can see. And this is Corse, by the way. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Cavo K in Florence. Okay. Yeah, but we are quite close already. So I guess... okay, is this still... Yeah, I guess we have to start descending pretty soon. Okay, let's go direct to Lomet and then descend. At least 11,000 feet. Also, just as a reminder, Florence is a 1,500 meter long runway, which is not a problem at all with this plane. Of course, we are plenty of runway with this for this plane here. But yeah, you know, they go there with A319. I don't know if they go there with A320neo. But yeah, it's a very interesting airport to go. We will go with the A319 of ITA Airway. They do the flights nowadays still, which is incredible. I mean, Rome and Florence are quite close to each other, but whatever. They do the flights. What a view! I mean, today, if it's like, I mean, of course it's night now. But yeah, that view. I mean, wow. I mean, just wow. It's incredible. Okay, let's go. Let's go direct Lomet. And as always, if you have any question, free to ask. Okay, Lomet. Yeah, I would start descending, honestly. 11,000 feet. Let's go. And we need to do the checklist before. So overspeed is okay. It's there. Okay, descent. Approach PG. Okay, set the minima. Yeah, sure. The minima is 646 baro. How do I set a minima here? Yeah, that's a great question. I have no idea. No, okay, this is... Okay, it's right here. Come on. Radio altimeter. 523. Okay, around here. Okay. We need to descend. No. We really need to descend. Half flap closed. Cabin altitude pre-selector and... Alright. Let's go down before. Engage. Going down. Yeah, we need of course to start reducing this. We're gonna probably go already to the altitude, destination altitude, which is 132 feet. Yeah, definitely. Okay, something like this. All right. Let's go down and be aware to not overspeed. That's the only thing you have to do now. Yeah, we're gonna need to descend definitely faster than this. Okay, let's start immediately. We don't want to get behind the plane too much. Reducing power. Then, visual approach. We're not interested in a visual approach. We're gonna do an instrumental approach. Landing lights, altimeter, propeller sync, mixture, RPM, fuel boost pump, air conditioning. Okay, it's not on actually. And now, since we are starting descending, our cabin heater system is overperforming, let's say, and so we're gonna start reducing, yeah, the power of it by reducing our target temperature. Yeah, that thing is quite annoying to do. Of course, in real life you feel it. I mean, you definitely feel that the temperature is going too high, so you push in this big, I mean, let's call it knob. It's not really a knob, but the piston, let's say. You push it in, you pull it out. But yeah, as you have in a car, I mean, you have that feeling that you're warming up too much or getting too cold. And yeah, in the sim, of course, is a little bit less realistic. Definitely less realistic. Oops. But we can keep this. Oops. No, what I did. No, why? What happened? I clicked something and it went down all of a sudden. I want to descend more. We can descend. Let me see. So we can descend 5,000 feet. Yeah. Let's go down. Zoom in. Okay. Yeah, I want to keep this open somewhere like this, bro. Oops. Wow, this is so... Yeah, let's keep it there for now. Until we are doing fine with the temperature. We are low enough. Okay, this is... I mean, Florence in this one here. And the airport is not really visible still. You know, Florence, you have many custom buildings there, insane quality on top of that. It's really crazy. So I honestly want to increase my descent rate. We are a pressurized place, so we can just go down. I mean, we don't really care. Let's accelerate our descent rate for now a little bit. I'm not gonna get any other direct than this. We're gonna shoot all the approach. Wow, look at this turn. This is Florence, by the way. So the airport, is it that? Can be that one. Okay, let's cool it down. So when this stuff is all closed, basically you can switch off the cabin heater. Let's very interesting that this stuff is on as well. I mean, anyway, I'm really curious when I'm gonna switch off the cabinator, what's happened. Then we need to set up the final course, which is gonna be 2 to, no, it's not 2 to 5. It's 0 4 5. Maybe let's go this side here. Okay, 040 045 set. I'm gonna set it also in the standby 045. Okay. On one, the standby in the second navigation, in the second VOR, let's say. Okay, target 25. That's we can even close it a little bit. So at Florence we should have 7 degrees. As you saw before, there was a wrong temperature at our departure. But yeah, let's see now. I don't like the shape of the bar. It's like weird a little bit compared to a 401. Compared to many Cessna, it's a little bit strange. Well, it's a cool plane, of course, but yeah, the shape, it's a little bit weird to me. Check, check. Yep. And these are the hills of close to Florence. This place is very famous for Il Mostro di Firenze, the monster of Florence, if you know about that. These are the location where all the story happened. Okay. Zoom in. Let's see how we are doing. Okay, 8,000 feet. Zoom in. Ah, we do have a top of descent now. Yeah, we can actually probably reduce the descent rate a little bit. Also because we are overshooting the speed. Soon. Close this. I love this stuff in the simulation. I mean, it's so boring for many people. I know that you have to adjust the temperature, but this is what you do in the real plane. Again, of course, in the real plane you have a feeling of the temperature. Yeah, you have to watch a number. But yeah, it's super cool. Would be great, like, to have some, I don't know, heater blowing against you, hot temperature or cold. Sorry, hot air or cold air to simulate the cabin one. Oh yeah, but that's insane stuff. Or just a reference in your, I don't know, in 1 feet, for example. Just to have a reference. But yeah, that's just C5. Okay, we're doing good. 6,500 feet. So we can descend 3,000 after Gonga. Okay. So let's slow down, of course. Yeah, there is no need to descend that fast at this point. And we're good with the target speed, so I'm gonna put this here for now. Wow. Yeah, you know, this is the type of aviation that I love. I would just do this. Honestly. Discovering places, doing world tour with many GA. I'm doing one with the Cody, I will start one with the Duke, one with the Baron. Going in different direction, one eastbound, one towards Canada, for example. One to the south, to Africa. Just doing this, I mean. Look at this. It's so amazing. Especially with this simulator here. This simulator. Yeah, with this simulator. Because it's so good close to the ground. I mean, people are just flying A320, 737, A330, A350. But yeah, look at this quality. Yeah. It's not even close. to fly like this. Okay, power a little bit. Landing lights on. I don't know. Do we have landing lights? I mean, landing. Oh my. Oh wow! Look at the position of the landing lights. It's very original. It looks like it's so small, the bottom to me. 6, 7. I don't know. Never mind. Okay, we're almost about to turn into final. After Gong, so at the next turn we can descend 3000. Okay. Yeah, it's just a... Okay. Let me do a proper view here. Maybe with the DME included, yeah. Okay. So we're about to turn. Vertical speed. Engage. Let's go down. Okay. And now, actually, let's see if I'm able to. Adding select. Alright. CDI on Vorlock. Nav. So basically we are in a localizer capturing configuration. Go around, altitude is 5,000 feet. Look at the shadow to the artificial horizontal artificial, I don't know. Okay, now we should intercept the localizer. Oh wait, we are... Oh no, yeah, we're intercepting already. Okay. $1,000 feet to go. Alright. Okay, we need to do some checklists. We are basically on final. We don't care anymore about the procedures. And okay, landing lights are on. Altimeter. Oof! Oh my god, I completely forgot the altimeter. Wow. Completely forgot the altimeter. No, it's fine. I mean, not really, of course, but okay. Altimeter prop sync off. Mixer full reach. Propeller full forward. Fuel boost. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the fuel boost on. Low at least. Cabinet. Okay, monitor the glide and the speed. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the cabinet on, honestly. It's pretty cold outside. Glide alive. Approach. Approach engage. I have no idea of the flap speed. So it should be 130 knots for flaps 1 and no idea. Approach speed should be around 85 knots, something like that. Yeah, I don't see anything on the checklist about the... Okay, glide capture. Maybe here. Okay, there we go. So Mach flaps extend. Okay, 12 down. So it should be 122. So 12, it's the first notch, I guess. It's approach configuration. So 152, 122. Gear 152. Okay. So we definitely have to slow down. So let's do it now. Wow. Okay. Those hills here are the one I was talking about before. About Il Mostro di Firenze. Right. This place is here. I mean, Florence finally is really cool with those hills. Because people think that you have just mountains in the airport, but yeah, on final you do have hills. Right, on final actually. Okay, let's not... okay, let's be focused because the internal is nuts. The external is nuts as well, actually. Right inside. Taxi lights. Nobody on ground. Slowing down, we are aiming for below 150 knots, which is right now. Speed check, gear down. Alright. Gear is down, speed check, flaps 1. Flaps 1 set, slowing down. Below 122 knots we can drop flaps full. Slow down. I want to disengage autopilot as soon as possible. Just see one thing. Okay. Alright, 120 knots now, speed check, flaps full. Okay. Gear is down, flaps full, propeller lever full forward, wings to reach. Alright. Autopilot off. Aiming for 90 knots on the approach speed. Let's feel the plane. Okay, losing the glide, adding power. We can fly this plane like a real one. 100 knots now. I'm gonna trim up a little bit. I don't like the glide slope at all. I'm gonna go visual. Wow. What a feeling. All right. Ooh, floating touchdown. Wow, braking. Wow. Flaps up. Okay, let's turn here. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of engine, otherwise... Come on, turn, please. I mean... And it's just out of this world of flight model. It's incredible. Incredible. Yeah. The only thing is the plane really wants to taxi, so I'm really struggling to... And let me switch off this fuel pump. Yeah, you can control the pitch with your throttle. Yeah, one stuff that is really difficult in many GA, still, I mean, of course, in 2020 was terrible, but still in 2024 with default GA it is not that obvious. You have a lot of inertia, it's a lot delayed, but that's not what's happening in real life. In real life, you control the pitch. During approach, you control the pitch of the plane with the throttle, I mean, not really with your stick. Indeed, if you pitch up with the stick, you're gonna lose speed. You're not gonna really pitch up the plane. If you add power, you're gonna pitch up. If you reduce power, you're gonna pitch down. You know, classic aviation stuff. But you are really struggling to do that with the default GA. Slow down, man. What the fuck? I know we are in a runway, but yeah, with this one, you are so sharp. You can perfectly control the pitch with your throttle. Not struggling at all. First landing, 82 feet per minute. Also the ground when it touched down. Really cool. Really cool feeling. Okay, let's exit here. To the right is the GA area. Selector off. Okay. Now landing lights off, strobe lights off. Oh wow, we're super cold, no? It's interesting. The target temperature. Okay, now this is correct. Oh yeah, the target temperature was higher before. I love the parking brakes sound. Okay, let's open a bit. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's go. Then, taxi light on, landing lights drop. Oh, flaps up. How flaps open? Yeah, cabin it stays like that. Cabin pressure dump. And this as well, like that. Let's go to park. Somewhere. No, we do. Oh no, I don't like that parking. I'm gonna park here. Oh, the plane really wants to taxi. Yeah, maybe the only problem about the black square product, I don't know. Maybe it's just like that in real life. Is that they're so powerful on ground. Even in idle, you're really taxiing fast. Oh wow, super weird taxi line. I'm gonna just stop here. Parking brake set. Okay, shut down. Transponder, standby. Avionics off. Throttle 1000 RPM is ready. Elevator trim neutral. Okay. Fuel boost pad is off. Mixer cut off. Ignition switches. I don't know. Stereo lights. Okay, I forgot that. Cabin heater. Alternator. And off. Alright. This is all off. This is fine. Ah, cool. Ah, wow. Oh, no. Okay, you can just check the AGT on this. Very cool. To know for the next flight. Alright. Let's go out. Can I go out from here or no? Apparently. Okay. Wow. Amazing plane. I mean, it's just... No, what the fuck? There is this bug. Okay. Yeah, what to say? I mean, like Black Box is setting really, sorry, not Black Box. Black Square is setting a really high level on GA simulation, and not only GA. I mean, you know, they do turboprop, they do the Starship, which I don't have. But yeah, it's another plane to learn, but maybe in the future. Let me see here. Everything is fine now, right? Yeah, they do TBM, they do Duke turbine, they do piston engine plane. Yeah, extremely high quality. Really extremely high quality, especially in the flight model. The flight model is really good, as it is in the A2A, but I think that they are both very good plane. In my opinion, just for the rate of release, Black Square is way more interesting because they are doing many planes. So we did have just the PA for the 24, sorry, and now we have another dual engine Piper from A to A, which we should check in the near future. But yeah, these guys are doing many planes. They did TBM, they did Duke, piston version, turbine version, free version of this one. We have the normal pressurized turbocharged Bonanza. I'm sure also in the Bonanza there are different versions because the old mod was was split in different one. I expect them to do in the future the Caravan and the King Air. So many planes, so many planes, and the quality of them is very, very high. Wow. That was that was amazing. This is one of those planes I wish use only, as I told you. I will do a world tour with this kind of plane here. Again, the Duke. One world tour with the Duke. One world tour with the not really world tour, but let's take a vector and go. I don't know. One to the south, one to the east, one to the north, one to the west, and let's go. Let's just go. Okay, but yeah, this is it for today. That was amazing. Thank you very much. I wish you a nice night at this point, and yeah, see you next.